What's up, y'all? It's Jordan. It's 9 weeks out from my first strongman competition, and this is my first sandbag session. So, warming up some sandbag to shoulder. That's the event that I'm most worried that I'm gonna zero. So I'm gonna be working really hard on it. It's been a while since I've done any sandbag to shoulder, so I'm just kind of mentally remembering how to do it, which hand to have on the bottom, so I can get it up the most efficiently. This is the 192-pound bag. I did some warm-ups with the barbell, just deadlifting a bit, doing some RDLs. So, first sandbag to shoulder, remembering the grip. Not really the same grip I used to use, but it went up very smooth. So, super happy that it actually felt pretty fucking easy, which was very reassuring to me. I did a couple reps to warm up, wanted to make sure that I got both sides in. I got a little bit of like some weird brachialis tendonitis in my right elbow. I had it for a while. It does not feel good with sandbag to shoulder. So this is the 238-pound bag, significantly heavier. And dude, I am very worried I'm gonna zero this event because, I tried very hard many times to even lap this fucking bag, and looking back now, I'm surprised I was able to get this fucking bag into my truck, because it was just so big and pill-shaped. Like, the extra length of the bag made it really difficult for me to even try to get it in my lap. I tried picking up fucking sideways. That just made it way harder, so long ways is the way to go for me. I tried shimmying it up and stuff, and, there were some reps that I was like, all right, I really just need to, hold this on, keep fighting for it, shimmy it inch by inch to get it up to my shoulder, but, man, I just could not get it into a very good position. Even to carry it, I was just having a really hard time. But that's good. It's good to have a sandbag that you struggle with. To put the fucking bag back in the closet where it goes, I had to fucking, shimmy it over to the other sandbag just so that I could pick it up and move it back to where it goes instead of just fucking flipping it over and over again. So this felt good. Just actually getting to carry the fucking bag felt nice. This was me practicing some sandbag loading carries, just picking it up efficiently, because I've never really cared about how fast I've picked up the bag. So this was actually my first try picking it up really quick, and it looked okay. I'd really like to get it high on my chest. I think one thing that I need to work on is taking my time. I definitely was trying to go too fast on this. This was to practice the load and carry, just like sprinting and going to pick up the bag. On this first run, I just totally flopped it. I don't know why I couldn't pick up the bag. I think I was just rushing it. So on the subsequent sets, I really tried to take my time a lot more. So still trying to pick up the bag quickly, but trying to be very mindful of placing it high on my chest, because it's a 52-inch high platform I'm going to have to load it onto, or yoke that I have to load it over. So really trying to take my time, getting my set, still trying to pick the bag up, as reasonably quick as I can. I'm pretty happy with this second run. It felt pretty good. I forgot how... I've never actually done these. I've gone down and back holding the bag, but I've never put the bag down and then run around and then picked it up again. That was extremely aerobically taxing. I was huffing and puffing really hard after these, as you should be. But dang, dude, even just that third set, I was like, dude, I'm gonna fucking pass out. But it's good because it's my first session, so it only means it's going to get easier. It's not like the bags are getting heavier. I really felt like I was sprinting a lot faster than what I'm looking at right now. So that's pretty funny. But yeah, overall, happy with the sandbag sprints. I think they're going to do some good for me. So after all the event-specific stuff, I went and did all my accessories, so some belt squats. Like I said, all the events are very posterior chain dominant for this competition. Deadlifts, farmers holds, axle clean and press, 2 sandbag events. So, having strong legs is going to be helpful, but it's not a main event. So I'm not going to be squatting first in any of these sessions. So I really want to make sure I keep my legs strong and in shape. So just hitting some hard sets of belt squats. I usually do them heels elevated. But since I'm not doing any regular squatting, I wanted to just try to do in my lifters with no plates under my heels. Just to be able to go a little bit heavier and load the legs a bit more. It was a good set, nice hard set. I kind of wanted to do some lunges after this, but I was like, no, let me just move on to my back extensions. I really like to make sure that I'm getting a certain amount of accessories in, like my leg curls, all my squatting, back extensions. These are just regular staples that I was doing in my regular squat and deadlift training. And I do want to keep these accessories in, since squatting and deadlifting are not really going to be the main things that I'm focusing on. I still want to keep my strengths, keep those accessories strong, and try to maintain my squat as I'm doing this contest prep. Last thing I ended on was some calf raises. The other day, when I was doing some farmer's walks, after my most recent farmer walk and deadlift session, my ankle was feeling like not good, and I was like, damn, I have definitely been slacking on my calf raises. So I need to make sure that I get my calf raises in, just so I can keep my ankles healthy, because picking shit up and moving it is a whole aspect of this competition. So I need to make sure that I'm doing what I need to do to keep my ankles healthy so I can really perform my best. That's pretty much it. Thanks for watching, y'all. Bye.